Hello and welcome to another episode of Jewelry Haul from Cape May Mermaid. Here's some goodies that I got this week. And I think a good question to ask is, bold better? To me, I think that bold jewelry tends to sell a lot better. It's so eye-catching that you can't really look away from it. So I think that the bigger the piece, or the more obnoxious, or the more in your face, you can't turn away from it kind of piece, definitely is better than if it's something small and tiny and plain. I love this. That is awesome. I love seeing these. Check out the nice bright red apple. Let's see what else we got here. We got some rings. This particular ring is an adjustable. It's large, it's obnoxious. You can't turn away from it. This is a really neat piece. And you really just never know what you're gonna find. This one is magnetic, and then you have the magnifying glass. So it's definitely useful, especially if you're trying to wear at the same time something that's useful. In my case, I don't see well close up, so that is ideal for when I go out sourcing. These are really pretty. I had to grab them. They feel like stone, and they're just very unusual. And before we get too far, make sure you like the video and subscribe, or at least like it at the end. I know I would forget. That is a really unusual piece. Kind of reminds me of the rainforest. I don't know. That's what I think of when I see that color and that pattern. There is a large calling for native looking pieces, so I always grab dream catchers and turquoise and whatever I can find. Check out this bold piece. It's got some opal in there. It's got all kinds of stones. And it looks like we got sterling. Definitely worth a grab on that one. And also, as always, please check out the, in the description, I'm going to put the Whatnot link so that you can find me on Whatnot. If you're interested in purchasing any of these items, they will be in my upcoming shows for this week. How neat is that? A lamp. Love it, love it, love it. That is beautiful. Nice, bold, double-sided piece. And of course, you have to grab the stuff that's fun too. People wear fun jewelry. Sometimes jewelry is small and you can't see it, and it's just, you know, part of the person. And then there's jewelry that makes your outfit stand out, makes you stand out, gives you something to talk about. This little thistle I grabbed because it says sterling. I love the stone in that one. More than likely that's sterling as well. I don't always grab sterling, but if the price is right and it's something that I think is pretty and eye-catching, I do grab it. A lot of enamel stuff this week. This is neat. It's an older adjustable ring, very lightweight. This is a set. Very, very beautiful lotus piece. And this is from a company called Tidepool. And what they do is they take a nut from the rainforest. There's Tagu, I think it's called. Tagu. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Don't shoot me if I did. And it simulates ivory. You put a little oil on it. You don't want it to dry out and crack. And it ages in the same way. So, and that is also sterling. So I was able to grab these relatively cheap. They are usually pretty pricey. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, I think this one's on top of it. Yep. It's tangling it up. This is beautiful. I could not leave that one behind. That is very pretty. That's a Coldwater Creek piece. It's like a frosted glass almost. Something like this could easily be added to something to make it like so much more bold and eye-catching. It is a pendant. It needs to be added to something. It's very pretty. So I said, you know what? I probably have something somewhere that would look amazing with that. So. Ooh. That one got heavy. It's like little butterflies. Here's a bold, unusual piece. See the little eyes? I think it's supposed to be like a Cheshire cat. Crescent moon, but a Cheshire cat. Look at that. It's a stick pin peacock. I got that because of the boldness of the piece, the triangular designs. This is just, it's so fun. This is it's a brooch. It's just like the most funnest accent piece that you could wear. Just really, you know, make any outfit, no matter how plain, pop. This is a toggle. Love, peace, and happiness. What we all strive for, right? Hopefully. This is a large enameled copper piece. Very large. I wonder what makes, I think it kind of looks like a heart. Like an actual real heart. You know what I mean? I think that's the shape they were going for there. Possibly. These are postback textile. I don't know if it looks like fruit or what, but it's like a leather on top of it. Very unusual. Had to grab it. That is cool. Shell making up a bear. Have you been eyeing up the pineapples? I picked these up because my daughter likes to collect pineapples and things like that. And it just so happened, when I turned them over, I found out that they are Joan Rivers. They are very, very pretty pineapple earrings. And Joan Rivers stuff is quite collectible, so I always try to grab those when possible. There's a pretty opal. That's a little brooch. I thought it was going to be a pendant, but it was a brooch. This one has little birds on it. The tarnishing in the that is probably liquid silver, or what is referred to as liquid silver. This feels like a glass heart. With some beading. This one has our familiar Sulpata mark. Another beautiful piece. A toggle clasp bracelet. This one feels like stone. It's heavy and cold. It's a pretty piece. These are unusually shaped pearls. They look kind of like an egg. They have a bit of an iridescent tint to them. So I had to grab those. This one is very heavy. The beading in here, the pieces that are part of the chain itself, are definitely on the heavier side. These are clip-ons, which somebody had probably converted to clip-ons, but they are absolutely gorgeous pieces. Very neat. This is a brooch. Couldn't leave that behind. And this is dichroic glass. It's where they put metal oxides in the glass and fuse it, and it has that beautiful effect to it. I absolutely love glass. I collect it. I go to the Wheaton Arts Festival every year in Millville. This feels like it might be shell or something. I grabbed this one. I think it's sterling. But either way, very pretty ring. This one